Good morning and welcome back to another look over at guncalendars.com, where we attempt to archive our Second Amendment history. Like a truck just hit a fence outside. We are taking a look at June 21st. We have a couple of things to look at today, so I'll click on the little button here. That'll take us to another page that'll give us everything. We've got the anniversary of the birth, William Ruger. We got the anniversary of the passing of John Thompson. We have the anniversary of the passing of John Browning's father, Jonathan Browning. And then we have the anniversary of the baby Browning, the pocket Browning from 1909. So let's start out with Ruger being born today in 1916. Can you imagine being born in 1916? Ruger went on to found the Ruger Company along with his brother, along with Steerum, his friend Steerum. I think we're just about to get a windstorm here, and it sounds like things are being knocked over outside. So I'll quit being distracted. We'll get back to it. So happy birthday to William Ruger out there. Might be a good day to clean a Ruger if they're sitting in your safe. Maybe take him to the range if you're able. We have the anniversary of the passing of John Thompson, the guy who invented the Thompson submachine gun, the first submachine gun, and it's at 45 ACP. Pretty cool. I'm pretty sure from doing the research on the Firearms Inventors deck that this guy's actually got some pretty interesting stuff. So if you're familiar with his story, maybe consider creating some content, having a show about it, or a conversation. Next up is Jonathan Browning. So John Browning's father lived out east, had a shop in Illinois where he made the Harmonica gun. And it's this gun here that has a sort of a revolver with a straight set of chambers in a clip or in a bar, and as it would go left to right through the opening in the pistol, each chamber would engage with the barrel and the hammer. Pretty ingenious, and of course he's also famous for inventing John Browning, his son, one of five or something, who would invent all the other guns. So Jonathan Browning, they've rebuilt his workshop in, I'm not going to remember the name of the town. It's right on the Mississippi River, though. I mean, literally right on the Mississippi River in western Illinois. And it's probably worth a visit if you're ever near Rock Island to check out the museum there. Definitely check out the Jonathan Browning Museum. It's not too far away, and it's a super pleasant drive through the rebuilt, I don't want to call it neighborhood city or something, of the era. Lots of interesting stuff to do there if you want to spend a day. Beautiful part of Illinois and the Mississippi there. Next up is the baby Browning. So Browning, John Browning, Jonathan Browning's son, would go on to invent the 25 ACP, and he wrapped a gun around it called the baby Browning. He patented it in 1909, and it would sell both in Europe and here in the United States by the millions, I think, at least hundreds of thousands. It's cloned, and many millions of guns would be built off of this simple, ingenious design. Thank you, John Browning, for both the 25 and that cool little gun. So we had a bunch of stuff to talk about today. That's our goal, is to have something interesting to talk about every single day, something that's firearms related. We want to thank our Patreons who give us the time to keep the websites going and up to date, give us the time to do these updates. And this is just one of the many projects we work on each month. Check out Patreon. People do all kinds of neat things that don't fit with the typical recipe, and Patreon allows that to happen. So we really do value the support of the people over on Patreon that allow us to do our weird thing over here. Let us know in the comments what you think about anything we talked about today. If you know anything we're missing in the calendar, our goal is to have every single day filled. Help us out with that. Until next time, thanks for watching.